Hi everyone, welcome to our day 3 of the 5 days to better reports with Canva. Now for the day 3 or for today, we'll be learning how to use or where to find colors, fonts, and understanding the design harmony in Canva. So since on this report, we already understand on the day 1 how to set up a layout in making a report, and also on the day 2 we'll learn how to use the tables, charts, and sheets in Canva. And now also in Canva, we will be learning where to find, where to understand colors, and also apply it in your report to have a consistent design harmony in the report we'll be producing. Okay, so let's start with this. We will learn for today the color palette generator and also the Canva apps, so where you can explore many apps that is useful for our design journey or for your design creation in Canva, and the brand kit, the brand colors, brand font, the photo colors, eyedropper tool, magic generate design, font set, and copy style. So let's start with this one, www.com/colors, for us to get the color palette generator. There is a lot, pero I'll be giving you um ways where we can get the color palette if you don't know your design color palette yet, so this will be helpful. So let's start with this one. So this is the Canva, that can www.canva.com slash 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 colors, and ito yun. So from here you can get any ideas for color palette generator, for color palette ideas, color wheel, or color meanings. So let's start with the color palette generator. With the palette generator, you can just simply get ideas from here if you find something na maganda, or you can upload a photo. So if there is a photo like kagaya na to, kung gusto mo yung color palette na ginamit sa photo, you can just upload it here. So put upload. For example, I'm gonna use this one, and it will direct, no, magbibigay kagad siya ng result ano yung mga color palette na available for this photo. So I can just go ahead and copy this one. And that's manual. If you copy that to your page or to dito, nilagay ko lang siya dyan for later. So copy mo siya dyan and change dito. Click the color, then dito sa add new color, then paste it here yung hex code niya. So nandiyan na siya automatically. Or you can also do use a use palette, and it should direct to your Canva account. But sa akin na there's something wrong eh. Pero ayun, you can do manual uploading them, then copy dito sa ano nyo, para later on you can just use them para magamit mo sa design. Pero if that's too much a hassle na magka-copy ka, babalik doon, you can also um you can also get here in the Canva apps. Click the Canva apps, and then you can search, for example, palette lang or palette generator. May lalabas naman na dyan na many apps that can be useful. Pero ako ang ginagamit ko is itong Get Palette. So Get Palette is it's also the same thing na ginagawa mo dun kanina sa Canva generator na color palette. Dito, you can select, kunyari you have a picture here inside your design. Kunyari ito, when you select a photo, it will generate a color palette na nandun sa design mo. So, ito yung lumabas. So, kapag okay ako sa color palette na yan, pwede ko na siyang ilagay, add to design. So, lalabas na siya dito. Or, kung wala naman dito yung picture na gusto mong kuha na ng palette, pwede kang bumalik dun. Tapos, upload. Kailangan mo lang siyang i-upload. Kunyari, itong sunset. Once na-uploaded na yan, lagay ko lang siya dyan, tapos balik ako sa Canva Get Palette, na sa Canva app. Mas once selected, nandito na siya, just get the color palette lang din. Ayan na, so we now have two palettes that we can choose from na pwede natin gamitin inside our report. 'Di ba? Ganun lang siya kadali. And other ways to find your colors if you're not decided then from the start. So punta ka lang kaya dito sa colors. Then click the color and the floating eto, lalabas dito yung color toolbar natin sa gilid. So, on the top, meron yan yung mga suggested or yung mga previously used ata to or yung mga, ayan, document colors, yung mga colors na nagamit sa document or sa design editor mo, sa canvas mo. And below the document colors is your brand kit. So, yung brand kit, if you don't have any idea sa brand kit, mamaya di-discuss natin, pero just sa pahapyaw lang. Pero yeah, below the document colors is the brand kit colors na meron ka sa brand mo, which is sa Antac Art ko, ito yung brand kit ko. So, this is very helpful kapag you want to maintain and have a visuals and colors consistently sa mga ano mo, designs mo sa social media, sa mga ganun mo, sa mga assets mo. The main tawag dito yung brand kit mo and this palette will be useful kasi the colors na sinave mo dito na nasa brand kit mo will be hindi ka na kailangan magpabalik-balik pa. They will be always be here for your reference kapag gagamitin mo na. So you can be consistent when designing. So that's the brand kit color. And there is also photo colors. So this photo colors, ito yung mga pictures, ito yung mga colors na nakikita within the pictures na nasa ano mo, nasa design mo. Kagaya nito, 'di ba? Ito nandiyan yan sa design ko. Ayan. So nag-generate din siya ng mga color palette within the pictures that you have in the design. So nag-generate yan. So magandang ano din siya, super useful din tong photo colors, 'di ba? Di natin na-realize, pwede na din pala dun, 'di ba? And also the other one, there is default colors and there is gradient colors dito. Okay? So, yes, we have gradient dito sa Canva, di ba? So, aside from solid na ganyan, you can also customize it to be gradients. Ito sa gilid, pindutin mo lang siya, then add colors, put in red, want green, add pink, di ba? So, then you can customize the style, ganyan ba, o ganito, ganyan. Diba? So there's so many options for us to be creative sa paggawa ng color. But again, the color is very broad and pwede din siya maging parang destructive kapag hindi mo siya nagamit ng tama. Kaya dapat we understand this one. Ito, sinave ko na siya dito para makita na natin. You should understand the color meaning. So, when you say red, diba, usually it conveys the passion, confidence, energy, rage, and danger. So, depending how do you use, depending on your intentional sa design na yon or sa text na yon, so gano'n mo din dapat iba-balance yung color mo. So when we use yellow, the the color itself would speak about happiness, optimistic, friendly, energy, caution. So you have to understand the color meaning. So at least hindi nare-represent o nami-misrepresent yung design mo. Kunyari, let's put an example lang. Kunyari, what example? Puwede tayong happy, sad, ito na lang, yung red na lang. 'Di ba sabi daw danger, rage, passion. Puwede tayong maglagay ng or dito na lang ba, ano bang gusto ko? Happiness. Let's say sa happiness, ay sad, sad. Ay bakla, ilagay natin sad. And then since sinabi dun is ang meaning ng yellow is happy, but we put sad. This doesn't look sad, 'di ba? The word said sad, pero yung when you see the word, it doesn't look sad kasi binigyan mo siya ng bright yellow. And bright yellow says it brings happiness or energy or optimistic, friendly, 'di ba? So, medyo na-represent or medyo anong ibig sabihin mo sa sad or something like that. But yeah, just a simple like that now. Combination of the word, I mean the font, combination of the font and then the color would speak to to the audience and reader kung ano yung gusto mong iparating. They could be understandable or they can be misinterpreted depende sa ginamit na color and font. So that's why we are understanding them today. So at least you have a basic knowledge what's the meaning of the color, and then later on how to choose the font. So once you are okay with the color palette generator, there's also a color palette ideas here. You can just type, for example, depende sa theme mo, either sa color, theme, or keyword. Kunyari, gusto mo ng something nature na theme. So, type mo lang dyan, then it will generate the nature theme. Or gusto mo ng ocean, nag-generate din siya ng mga ocean theme or sky. Ito medyo okay 'no, maganda siya. Pag-clinic mo lang siya diyan, then copy mo lang din ulit or use the palette para mapunta sa Canva account mo, 'di ba? So, meron ka ng idea, hindi ka na mamomroblema, hindi ka na matatagalan mag-isip ano yung mga color combination na gagamitin natin. But with this helpful tool, mapapadali na lang yung decision making natin. Okay, so pagkatapos niyan, you can also learn or yeah, use the color wheel. Sa color wheel, makikita mo dito yung yan, no, yung combination. So from the complementary, you can check what is the complementary. This is the opposite color of of the each color, but they complements kahit papano, 'di ba? When you use them. And then with the monochromatic, this is the shades, parang dark shade and then lighter color ng base color. And then, ano yung analogous, yung three colors na magkakatabi. Ayan, they can complement to each other then that you can use to your design. And the triadic, ganun din. So you can explore this page. And ayan, and then you can copy if nagustuhan mo, you can copy their hex din, 'di ba? Copy mo lang 'yan, then paste mo dun sa ano mo, sa design mo. And then yeah, you can learn it here. And also for additional terminologies para meron lang tayo additional info. So when you hear about shades, ito yung ganitong representation niya, you add darker color to this one and ganito yung magiging parang level niya. So this is called shade. The color become darker when you add dark color and they are called shade. So pag sinabi namang tint, you put lighter color into this base color and then they become uh, from base to the lighter one. So they are tint. But you call tones kapag nilagyan mo ng black and white yung color and then nagiganito na siya. So that is tones. So shade from base color to the darker one, that is shade. Then tints to the lighter color. So when you say hue, saturation, and luminance, ganun din. So saturation is the intensity or purity of the color. Yan, saturation and the luminance is the amount of brightness or light in a color. So, di ba, just a little terminology that be useful sa design natin. Kasi later on, makikita mo din yung mga word na yan kapag pag mag-edit ka ng picture, may lalabas dyan na saturation, luminance, hue, di ba? Pag nag-edit ka ng mga kulay sa picture. And yes, that and also color meanings here. You can also learn more about the colors here in Canva. So, merong pag ganito, what is the color amber? May mga information, may history pa. 'Di ba? Bongga. Meron pang color psychology. Explore color combination din. Dito sa color psychology, meron yun sa baba. Banda. Saan yung bandang baba? Ayan, kunyari ito, pinindot natin tong salmon. Ayan, ito. color psychology so you can understand. 'Di ba sobrang importante ng color kasi with this one, eto sobrang na-recognize natin, makita mo lang yung red, alam mo na na Coca-Cola 'yun. Makita mo lang yung blue, alam mo ng Facebook 'yun, 'di ba? Makita mo lang 'to, alam mo ng Android, yung orange, alam mo ng Amazon, 'di ba? So, it speak on behalf of you. Kung kunyari business ka, it speak for your business to your brand and other people would always instantly recognize you. 'Di ba? Gano'n ka-powerful yung color. Kung na-misuse natin yung color, it's either makakalimutan kaagad tayo or hindi tayo kaagad maaalala or hindi maganda yung impact or yung hindi maganda yung impact sa atin because, parang hindi maganda yung ano niya, hmm, how he deliver the color, how he used the color. Okay? So, that's about the colors. So now for the brand kit. So just for the brand kit, you can, nabanggit ko kanina, 'di ba? It will be useful kasi when we are doing a design or a report, anything about design, we always want to make sure that there is a design harmony. Kagaya ng dito sa akin, ang ginawa natin dito sa design, they are consistent with the color combination. I make it sure sa background, sa images used, sa border, even sa border lang, 'di ba? You make it consistent until to the second page and to the rest of the pages, 'di ba? That's what we call a design harmony, that all the pages is harmonious. Like harmonious, they are consistent to each other. So, hindi sila out of way na parang, uy, parang ibang page na 'to, or dito ba 'to yung page na 'to, 'di ba parang may mga gano'ng moment na, ay, kasali ba 'tong page na 'to dito, parang naiba siya, kasi naiba yung kulay or anything. But, yeah, so that's what we want there. But, yeah, you can go explore naman, you can be creative in different colors, pero you just have to justify them and make it intentional, 'di ba? Hindi lang, gusto ko kasi colorful, pero wala siyang purpose kung bakit siya colorful. 'Di ba sa'tin colorful naman, eh, but we make a purpose, we have an intention na this is for a vibrant, kasi we are, making a case study for a younger generation. Usually younger generation are active, energetic, so that's why we choose the color palette to be like colorful, to be something seen as energetic, active, and vibrant, 'di ba? So that's why. So in the brand kit, kung wala ka pang brand kit, you can go ahead and create your own brand kit sa Canva mo. So usually brand kit is sa Pro ata and sa Team and sa Enterprise kasi etong account ko is a Team. So we have a brand kit here. So if you don't have a brand kit, you can select and add lang. So in the brand kit, you can save your logo, your colors, fonts, brand voice, photos, graphics here, and then later on in the design, it will be in this area na kunyari pag sa text, kung ano yung font text mo, nandiyan din siya. Ito yung brand kit mo, 'di ba? Nandito na, nakalabas na. Pag kunyari sa colors, punta ka lang diyan, available na din siya dito, makikita mo na din siya. So, sobrang easy lang, pero kung marami kang brand kit, you can choose from any of the brand kits na sinave mo dito. And you can, papalitan mo lang. Kunyari ito si Nano Hex. So, mapapalitan din yung brand kit colors na nandito na color palette. So, 'di ba? So, kung kunyari naisipan mo gusto, papalitan 'pag madali ang edit lang o mabilis ang change of color, palit ka lang dito sa color palette mo, 'di ba? Kunyari palitan natin 'tong kulay na 'to to our brand kit ko. So, dito kung wala siya diyan ito kasi is from the effects, so kuha ka lang sa eyedropper tool, 'yan. Kukuha ka lang dito, that's how you use the eyedropper. Whatever colors you have in the screen, the eyedrop tool can pick the color. So, kunyari ito, 'yan. Tapos magcha-change na siya dito, 'yan. Pero of course you want to, ayan, puwede din 'to, hindi 'to pink ang gamit ko, medyo dark pink. Pero pagdating sa objectives naging light purple ube na siya. It's still okay, 'di ba? Kasi they're still within the color palette we have in the design or in the report. 'Di ba? Hindi naman siya super big difference naman. But they're still aligned and they're still consistent depende how you use them and deliver it. Okay. So yes. Okay, so moving forward, so we already discussed that. So speaking of the font, so we're done with the colors na. You understand the color, what to use, and the intention of the color. So now let's move with the font. Now we discussed the font, di ganun din, same with the color. So kung ano yung font mo, if you use, this one is hindi naman Halloween yung report natin eh, di ba? Hindi naman about Halloween. So we should avoid those font na hindi naman relevant sa goal natin. So papalitan natin yan, di ba? So, when you are using, so sa akin, ang pinili ko, very basic and common is yung Poppins. Ayan. Ayun yung, ang ginamit ko sa title is Poppins. And also pero dun sa heading, so this is just a subheading lang naman. Ang gamit ko is Archivo Black. So, you can then sa another one, yung Black Poppins na tin for the subtext or yung body text lang na maliit. So you can use 2 to 3 fonts basically for your design. But pag 3 masyadong madami na. Pero pwede that's the list. Pero if you use more than 5 fonts in the design, parang medyo ano na siya, medyo Jurassic Park na siya. Masyado na siyang magulo. So at least 2 to 3 fonts is the recommended to use in the design. So akong ginawa ko lang is 2, Archivo Black, pero we can also, this makes 3 na din, pero this is just the weight or the font family ni Poppins. Dito ginamit ko yung bold or I think this is the extra bold and then dito is the thin. So how and where we can see the font and the family. So syempre once nandiyan ka na, again the keyboard shortcut for the text is press the letter T in the keyboard and it will pop up a text box. So from there the text box you can go ahead on the floating tools here, click the font on the first one and then it will show the font or kaya dito sa gilid yung text, 'di ba? Add text box and then ayan na, ganun din lalabas din dito yung recently used mga suggested fonts or combinations. So if you don't know yet what to use or anong combination ng font or good font pairing, you can use what we have in here, 'di ba? So marami naman 'yan. Or if you already have decided kung ano yung gagamitin mo, you can just add text box with dito or then dito sa ginawa nating shortcuts, click here. And then this is the list of the fonts library in Canva. So marami kang pagpipilian dito. So ito dito, first is you can either search ano yung style ng font mo, paragraph or ano yung it would be rounded, bold, elegant, vintage. So pag kunyari retro or calligraphy, it will show all the result. But also dito, I want to discuss on the top is the starred fonts. This is the favorite fonts na ini-star mo. So dito siya lalabas siya sa unahan. So how do you star? For example, ito yung popular fonts na suggested. So you can click these 3 dots and there is the star font. So when you star that, merong star na lalabas dyan or it will be here then sa start fonts. Nasa pinakaunahan siya. So hindi ka na mag-scroll down. Nasa sa taas na siya. And there is a suggested document fonts na ayan, nandito siya. And also the recommended fonts. Based sa design natin, Canva also suggested or recommended fonts to use. So, ito yun. And then below that is the recently used fonts. and below the recently is the brand kit. The brand kit again is the font that you're using in your brand kit. So it will also be available here para, 'di ba, when you're designing, they are available and you can just hit them and make all your designs same and cohesive and align with your brand, with your brand. So, and also after the brand kit, medyo yan, ang dami ko kasing nilagay. So, after the brand kit, meron tayong uploaded fonts. Yes, you can upload fonts even galing yan sa outside or external um, website like the font or font family na website. You can upload them here in Canva. And I have a video of that here in YouTube. You can check that, how to do that. It's still the same thing. How matagal ko na siyang ginawang video pero still the same process. And also here nakikita nyo naman na yun, no? Nasa gilid, upload font. And sa baba pala din sa gilid. Syempre yung mga upload font, yun yung mga font lang na, na font file. So meron naman yan. Of course, you have to download them. So, ito, marami akong dinownload dito. Ayan, no, ang dami niya. So, magbubura ako ng iba dyan. Then, the rest is the font library in Canva. So, that's how you choose, pick your font. And also, the other one, to choose your font, if hindi ka makapag-decide, sobrang daming choices. You can go with the template. So, sa template, ayan, siyempre may mga font na dyan, font na design na dyan. You can pick whatever you want lang din. Or you can go with the styles. Below sa styles na yan, below that, merong color combination, color palette, and the font sets. So sa font sets, you can select all and then you can check here. Oh, merong mga combination from the heading, subheading, and then the tawag dito, the body text. Ba't hindi siya lumabas? Tignan natin dito. Kunyari ito yung pinili natin. Fredoka. Ang ganda din ito, no? So, meron ka ng heading, meron ka ng subheading, and meron ka ng body text or body font. Diba? So, you can just choose here. Kasi minsan ako matagal din ako magpili ng mga font. So, we can check what's available here and that speak and still align with the purpose and intention of your design. Okay? And also, additional there, ano pa ba hindi ko na-discuss dito? Yung sa font. For example, dito sa font, paano pipiliin yung bold, thin, semi-bold. So, pag ayan, kunyari ito, nakita mo tong mga arrow sa gilid. Kapag merong mga arrow sa gilid, meron siyang font family or type family. Or yun yung tinatawag natin na meron siyang options for regular, medium, bold. So, depende sa weight, depende din sa intention mo. So, usually, of course, for the heading, they become big and bold. So, you choose a font na merong option na merong ganitong drop down na merong bold para you can pick and just change in between regular, medium, bold. O kunyari gusto mo isang font lang na gagamitin mo na main font but you want the heading to be bold and then the subheading. Currently, this is Barella Round, but you want to use Canva Sans. For the subheading is medium. So, nag-change na siya. And then for the body, it's still Valera Round. You want to use Canva Sans, but the regular. So, all of these are Canva Sans, but they have different weight. And then, it helps you differentiate saan pupunta yung mata ng magbabasa. Dito muna sa heading, dito sa subheading, dito sa body. Diba? Minsan iba dito yung heading, dito yung subheading, kasi yung body. Diba? So, depende how you plan, how you lay out it. Basta, meron siyang design harmony. They have the design hierarchy. You understood that design, it will be easier for your reader to read and digest what's in the design. So, that's the one. So, for example, kung wala, Kunyari 'to yung dancing script meron siyang regular, meron din siyang bold. Pero yung iba kagaya nitong Pacifico wala siyang option for, teen or family font, wala siyang font family available. So be mindful of that lang. So you can mix and match, you can font pair naman kagaya nito, it works it works well din naman ng ganito, 'di ba depending lang sa how you make it, ganyan or ganyan. So depende, 'di ba? So 'yan, kung hindi available puwede ka naman mag-mix and match. So that's for the font. So again, for for design, wait lang, di ko pa pala na-discuss yung ito. One more thing, the another feature is the style. So you can see here sa style. So just want to show an example. Sa style, alam niyo naman na to, but there are updates sa style. Meron ng copy art style or basic. Usually yung dati is yung copy basic style. Pag sa art style, kunyari ito, usually the art style works only sa graphics or sa element. Kasi try natin yung picture. Usually try mo muna natin yung graphics kasi doon yung art style nagwo-work. So pag kunyari, clinic mo 'to, gusto mo yung design mo would be the same style as this, so click mo lang siya, copy art style, and then paste dito sa another element or para maging cohesive lang yung design. Kasi we want them to be the same. Matagal lang siya or sa internet ko. But also let's try, ayan, ayan. So lumabas na siya. So naging ganito na siya, 'di ba? So maganda siya tignan kapag pare-parehas, hindi man sa sobrang pare-parehas, may pagka-dynamic pa din naman. Pero kung kunyari parehas yung design mo, 'di ba, parang ang ganda niyang tignan, 'di ba? Ayan, kunyari gagawa ka ng ganyan. Hindi siya out of place. Parang, "Uy, saan galing 'to? Saan ka punta dre?" 'Di ba? So again, or kaya kung gusto mo yung design mo would be the outline. So copy mo lang 'to, art style, 'di ba? Copy art style to this one para maging outline yung element na gagamitin mo or yung graphic na gagamitin mo. So that's, medyo matagal lang siya. Pero now we are also check the other one. Ayan. So nakita niyo, ayan. So naging ano na siya, naging outline graphic element na siya. Same dito, 'di ba? So naging maganda na yung ano mo, yung design mo. Hindi ka na limited. Kasi 'di ba dati limited lang kung anong meron dito na outline, na design or element, yun lang yung magagamit mo. Eh, paano kung gusto mo pang kulang yung ano, yung assets ng outline for sa singsing, 'di ba? So now you're no longer limited because in Canva you are limitless. Ay! So, 'di ba? So marami ka ng option wala ka ng excuse na, "Ay, unlimited kasi yung elements, eh." No, you're not limited anymore kasi you can create and anything that you want na, 'di ba? That's possible na. And also now let's try this one for the copy style. Usually the copy style is ika-copy mo yung color, copy mo yung font. Kunyari this one is let's try Comica. Comica, gawin natin siyang Comica. So, ka-copy mo yung style. So, this is how the copy style works. So, copy mo yan, paste mo siya dito. So, ayan, naging Comica na din siya. So, that's how the copy style works for the font. Okay. Let's just put it back. Yan. Or, sa color. Dito, kunyari, ang ginawa nating color dito is, gawin nating teal. Copy mo yung style ulit, copy style, then paste sa objectives. Tada! 'Di ba? Sobrang easy lang, sobrang dali. But that's for the color, but also for the style, the image na ginawa mo or kunyari ginawa mo siya ng background remove. Tapos meron ka pang itong isang image. na background remove mo siya, gusto mo madalian, background remove mo din 'to. So, copy style, then remove. So, automatic mare-remove na din siya. Kung anong ginawa mo dito sa kinopy mong style, it will be it will be, reflected din dun sa pinaste mo. 'Di ba ang ganda? Hindi ka na uulit pa ng background remove. I-copy mo lang siya then tiyanan, okey na siya. 'Di ba? So easy. Sobrang dali na. Oh my goodness. And, yes, so that's about it sa ano natin, na-discuss ko naman na yung ayan, color palette, brand kit, brand colors, photo colors, generate design, 'di na pala natin nadi-discuss. Okay, let's go check the generate design. Ito, very quick lang naman sa generate design. If you still don't know, 'di ba, you can do it sa Canva AI, yung kung gusto mo ng design. If you still don't know, syempre not all of us can design, but since you are in Canva, you can design in Canva even wala kang experience, 'di ba? Maski ako, hindi naman ako graduate ng fine arts or graphic design course, wala akong mga ganyan. Ay, HRM ako, ang layo ng course ko, 'di ba? HRM. Pero I can design na kasi, I've been using Canva for almost 10 years na. Kahit wala akong background dun, I've been parang feeling ko marunong na ako and I can teach na nga, eh, 'di ba? So ayan, so with Canva AI, you can generate a design, you can ask, Canva to help you design. So yun nga, create a design, ganyan-ganyan, design me, ah, case report, ganyan-ganyan. You can be detailed, pero for the sake of example lang, ipapakita ko lang 'yan, design, create design featuring design case report, 'yan. Lalabas 'yan diyan. So it's still, in progress. So while waiting, so that's just one thing. Case report, could you tell me a bit more? For example, case for medical, business topic. Alagay natin. This is for young gent in the Philippines. Hindi ko na naayos, pero yeah. Let's just give more details or information para makagawa siya ng maayos, 'di ba? So, para ma-suit din yung needs mo. Pero ito, niliiklian ko lang for the sample to show you na it is working. So, this one, nagbigay siya ng isa lang, pero, yan, pero maganda, no? This is just one page. It works naman, then you can click use Canva editor, and then you can customize it in here. This one is a document. You can check file. Yes, this is a document. So ako minsan hindi ako gumagawa sa document kasi I wanted to be more parang mas free ako gumawa kapag nandito yung mga ganyang nasa ano siya, file, image, hindi document. Mas komportable ako dun. Pero yeah, that's possible. You can just copy them and then transfer them sa kung saan ka komportable na format. 'Di ba? So that's one thing to ask for help for design or content inside the content, or meron din sa 'di ba Canva AI, you can go back sa workspace natin dito, or go to the templates inside here and then go back lang dito. And then templates, ayan. So describe mo lang this design a vibrant report focusing young generation in the PH, white color, pink and blue color. Parang kunyari ganyan. Blue palette. Tapos, either you can, tawag dito, click to, submit, or generate a design. So, pag click mo to, magbibigay siya ng suggestion. Ito. And then, kunyari may napili ka, ito, you can choose apply all of the pages or just one. Ayan. Pag all of the pages, of course, you can click that. But if you want to generate a design based on the description na nilagay mo dito, generate design, it will think based on that. So let's just wait. Okay. So while waiting for that to be finalized, so that's just simple as it is. Pero kaya nga ang una kong binanggit sa day one is think, plan, plan before you design, plan for your report. Ano yung goal mo? Anong mga design, kung meron kang mga inspiration design na nakuha mo sa Google, you can start with that. Or kung anong goal mo, anong kulay, anong intention mo, to be direct or to be sweet, something ganon. So, well, ayan, ito yung nilabas niya based on our suggestion, I mean, the description, ito yung nilabas na design. So, for example, nagustuhan mo yung result, so you can just put that in here, di ba? Maganda din naman, oh, di ba? So, you can play around with the font, you can slant it, or ganyan. Diba? And also additional, since we still have time, additional, you can go back sa apps. If you still want more fonts option, how to play around fonts, if you don't know how to play around that, but you want something dynamic, so meron dito. Pwede ka, so may text wrap, TextSmith, ano yung mga type, lagyan natin type. Kasi kung walang font types, it's another term for the font. So type wrap, or text. I want to see yung mga suggestion. Yung may mga suggestion na i-click mo na lang kasi si-save mo for easy ano. Text. Ito, kunyari yung mga cool text maker, yung mga ganyan. Kunyari gusto mo ng mga ganyan. Kunyari hindi mo pa kayang gawin sa Canva yan. They have a preset here depending on how you like it, and pwede mo siyang i-customize yung font, pili ka ng font, pili ka ng color, kunyari nagustuhan mo yan, then add to design mo lang siya. Ayan, dito, di ba? So, yeah, you have no excuse. There is no limit. So, yeah, that's about it. So, again, for the design harmony, that's why this is the reason we are discussing the colors and fonts, because we want to show you that whatever you put in here should be seen with the rest of the report. So for example, gawa tayo dito. Sa ayun na, pinakita ko pala, yan, gumawa tayo ng sa headings natin, we want it to be same color din. Pero if you want, you can change din naman depending on sa goal mo nga. Kung gusto mo yung methodology mo magiging green, it's okay then. And also, sa sa box, since sinimulan na natin yung box dito na gradient, we also want to reflect that with the rest of our pages na gradient din yung box. Unless in other purpose, you want to make a difference na iba yung point of o yung goal mo doon, gusto mong pag methodology, dapat ang box doon is solid color na red lang. So that's okay din naman. It doesn't have to be ano talaga. Pero that's a good one if you want them to be same all throughout, diba? Pero if you want to be dynamic but still stick to the purpose and intentional, that's good then, diba? Ah, sa design naman, you can be creative, 'di ba? You can be abstract and it will still be good as it is kasi na-serve mo naman yung purpose and napaliwanag mo naman how you want your design to be read and to be understood. Pero with the design harmony, we just wanted the design to be harmonious, taray harmonious with each other, lalo na with the report. When we're making a report, we want it to be clear and uniform talaga. Kasi we want it to be serious and understandable din. So, ganyan. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be for the day 4. We'll be discussing the content. Content to put so inside this. Kunyari mga ito, ano mga ilalagay mo dyan? You don't have things or ideas to put in there pa. So, ayun yung i-discuss natin tomorrow.